You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time for the bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Had me a weekend. It's pretty darn good weekend.
Mm-hmm. Weekends are always good.
Bouncing back, as I'm sure it should be pretty obvious. Spent a little time in the gym.
I was going to say, you look pretty pumped up over there, mister.
Yeah, did a little yard work, but basically just do what I usually do, hang around being ruggedly handsome, kind of charming. A little bit witty,
nice.
But not overly so.
Very good.
So, yeah. Oh, hey, this is huge. We were talking about this last week, the three of us, not on the radio, but we were discussing this. We have a great relationship with Giving Hope Bingo on Burnside.
Yeah.
And because the three of us are just absolutely horrible gambling addicts, which we proved last January in Las Vegas, we are forming what we believe to be the first, certainly in Sioux Falls, if not the entire free world, the very first official bingo gang.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gang.
Gang.
There's going to be gang signs that you're going to have to learn.
Oh,
yeah.
And there will be
Oh,
initiations.
yeah. We're going to have satin jean jackets, do-rags. We're going to fly colors because we're a gang.
Yes.
Flash our bingo gang signs.
But we only get together to play bingo one night a week.
Right.
But it's bingo gang, and we're looking for some
But
other
what if
people.
some of us want to go on Mondays? Because now they have the new thing, like tonight we could go if we wanted to. I don't know if the gang would want to go, but could I go on my own? Or am I going to be ostracized from the gang if I go on Mondays?
Depends on who the leader of the gang is. They would have to okay anything like that.
I think that whoever the leader is, I'm just putting this out there, whoever it is should only be able to snap with one hand.
Oh, I think
I
think we know who the leader is.
I'm just saying.
No,
I happen to have that same ability.
No, John, you couldn't even orchestrate a luncheon.
I know, that's true. I tried once.
Our
Turned
leader,
into a brunch.
Our
damn
leader's
it.
over here laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Because she knows.
You were in charge, Heidi.
I am the bingo queen.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 6,
Love
8 people,
bingo.
something like that. That would be kind of cool.
6 to 8. Are you kidding? I'm thinking more like 40 or 50.
Okay, or we could do that.
Because, the more the merrier, really. Because there are going to be some people that don't get to attend all the bingo gang functions.
Well, we're going to get something up on Facebook, but
Yes.
it's not going to be just, I'd like to join. Well, no, there's going to be...
If you're going to do it,
there's going to be vetted. You will be vetted.
Yeah, there's going to be some...
You have to be worthy.
There's a process.
So I only wrote
Of the
down,
gang.
I only have 3 people in mind here. 3 people in mind. In order for me to do it,
Are they in this
one
room?
of these 3, they are not. Paula Abdul, who's not doing much.
Oh, okay. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be nice.
Kelly Nash, who's a host on the MLB network.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Or Leanne, the lead singer for the Annabelle band here.
Hey, there you go.
So yeah, one of those
That'd be
3, or I'm not buying a satin jean jacket without one of those 3 being in the gang.
Nice. Have we priced these jackets yet?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, just...
Really?
Doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
I'm not going to let the cost of initiation get in the way of joining his gang. I'm just wondering, how much am I forking over for my bingo gang?
Doesn't matter. We'll win it all back at the tables, man.
That's true. That is very true. If you'd like to join our bingo gang, you can learn more about it at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
Before you know it, Christmas will be here. Are you ready? If you plan to use a credit card while shopping, make sure you have the very best credit card for you. It's free to click around and see what we can do for you at bettercreditcards.net. We have options from many different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger
Good
Dan.
morning, little Rangers.
You're got something in your coffee over there, Ranger Dan?
Always.
I can smell it from here.
Well, I'm a ranger. I spend all my waking hours traipsing and trampsing through the woods and the hills and the dales. And it's what I do. It can take a toll on a man. And I'll tell you what, you can almost smell it in the air. Deer season is almost upon us, the great state of South Dakota. One of the finest states in the Union. And we like our guns. We like our hunting. And it's, boy, I'll tell you what, the tourist dollar is what's big. Mm-hmm. We love out-of-state tourist dollars.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
For instance, you can deer license up if you're a resident in South Dakota for, $30, $40, whatever the case may be. You out-of-state, it's going to run you close to $300.
Is it really?
$300. You coming out of Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, whatever, East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter. That's just to get started. That has nothing to do with tags or ammo or anything else. So it can be a pretty expensive little adventure if you're not a stater coming here to go after your 8, 10, 12-point buck, whatever the case may be. So, as you know or may not know, Ranger Dan Enterprise is a subsidiary of Ranger Dan Global, which may or may not be registered as a 501c3. This Saturday and this Saturday only, if you're coming from out of state, you will find off I-90 on North Cliff Avenue, cleverly parked behind Love's Truck Stop. My 2003 tan and rust-colored PT Cruiser. It's the one with the mini blinds in the back windows. Just 15 minutes and $50, you'll have all the paperwork you need to enjoy your hunt.
There you go. Ranger Dan's discount deer hunting.
Be there from 9 to noon. As a special bonus, should you buy either a sanctioned Ranger Dan hat, badge, or taser, you'll get a $5 gift card to enjoy at Al's Oasis in Chamberlain. Again, this Saturday, I Love's Truck Stop, 9 to noon. Out-of-state deer license, $50. We'll see you there. Hey, little radio rangers. Stay in school, go to church, say your prayers, eat your vegetables. Nope, you're playing soccer, and don't let me let you wearing Crocs. Ranger Dan out. Yes, sir.
Ranger Dan's Critter Corner on Sunny 93.3.
If you have a drug problem, don't let it ruin your life. You can be in treatment as soon as tomorrow, and you can start to get clean in as little as 7 days. Take the first step to get drugs out of your life at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything, so you really have nothing to lose. Timeforrehab.com. Start your new life. You deserve it. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to Sunny 93.3. Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. We've got Mr. Dan Farris in the studio here with some current and timely and local news. What do we have, sir?
Oh, let's see who helped me out with this story. Oh, boy.
It was a collaboration where they did
hard to say.
All the work.
This is, sometimes change is good, sometimes change is, I'm not really sure on this, but this is kind of a big deal.
What's that?
Because I happen to know somebody who's been involved with this organization for a number of years. Sioux Falls area program that focuses on child mentoring.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of changing its whole vibe here.
I saw that.
It's its primary sponsor affiliation. Anyway, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of the Sioux Empire is ending its affiliation with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of America.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of along the lines of, remember, you got the YMCA, then you had the YWCA for decades. YWCA cut ties with the national organization, and they became just local as MB.
Yeah.
This is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Lutheran Social Services.
They're a great organization.
Is hooking their star with Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the Sioux Empire, and they will fly under that umbrella. So, Big Brothers, Big Sisters just going away. That term, that organizational name in our neck of the woods, that will be gone. I guess they'll do primarily the same thing. Serving youths from age 7 to 14 will remain the same.
So their mission stays the same.
Apparently,
What they're doing, it's just a different name. I read in the press release when they had sent it out last week that this is going to save them a bunch of money, which means they'll be able to put that money towards programs, which is a good thing. So this is all very positive.
No, as opposed to kicking it national all the time.
Yeah,
I guess that kind of makes sense. And from my point of view, a couple of years ago, like I said, a friend of mine has been on the board of this for a number of years, and he hit me up for $100 for a raffle, which apparently I didn't win. If I did, they haven't notified me in 2 years. But my kids are grown and gone.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm a giver.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I give till I bleed. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm kind of like basically Mother Teresa without the sandals.
Pretty much. I was just going to make that comparison.
Thank you
I
very
was
much.
thinking the
honey.
same thing.
You know, and I'm humble about it, but I step into Big Brothers Big Sisters over there on West Avenue.
Yeah.
I was having a chat with the executive director over there a few years back, and I'm going, hey, what's skinny on this? Can anybody do this? Because I wasn't really sure. I thought maybe it was just like college kids did it or something. He said, no, there's no age distinction. In fact, we have actually retired elderly couples that mentor children and whatnot. And I said, so what's the ratio? So you can like just take one or what? And she looked at me kind of quizzically. I said, because frankly, I can use like 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
Because like,
you are a
12-year-old,
really
something
kind-hearted
like
man.
that. And she goes, that's kind of a lot. And we don't really do that. And I said, my driveway is not going to seal coat itself.
That's not how the program works.
And I haven't heard back from them, and that was 2 years ago. So
You try to help. You try to volunteer.
You say you need mentors.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to the application process for it. So, you know, good luck to him with that change. So
Somehow he was escorted to the door for some reason. Well, it does sound like it's a cool thing. So I've got a link in our show notes or on our Facebook page, rather. I get very confused around here. But it's on our Facebook page, the Sunny Radio page. I shared that press release last week. So if you want to know all the deets, you can find it at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
The average household has thousands of dollars in credit card debt. If you find yourself in that position and you're making minimum payments, you could be in debt for a long time. Make sure you have the very best card with the very best rates at bettercreditcards.net. We work with different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net, bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You're listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for the Sunny Radio Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week. Heidi, who do we have for our Top Gun of the Week this week?
This week, it is a young lady named Allison at Pomegranate Market.
Oh, very nice.
And yes, I actually went inside
You did.
the health food store.
We're trying to eat healthier, and
Yes.
you made some healthy choices.
Yes.
And she was very nice.
Stellar.
Nice.
She was amazing.
Very cool.
She could tell I was uncomfortable and out of place and didn't know what I was doing, and she walked me through all of it. Pretty freaking awesome.
Excuse me, where do you keep the Doritos?
She was amazing. I
We
can't
don't
seem to
do
find any
Doritos.
Doritos anywhere in this place.
so Ruddy Whip by the case. So I could use a case of Ruddy Whip right now.
I'm looking at myself. Cool Whip? You got a Cool Whip? None of these things? Nothing on my list here.
So yeah, she was absolutely awesome.
That's cool. That's a healthy store for those of you who don't know, by the way. So that's why it was weird for us to be going there. But that's
definitely
cool.
out of my element for sure. But
And she was really good to work with.
very,
and
very, very impressed.
Allison mentored you.
She did.
That's amazing.
she taught you the right way.
She did.
So this is the thing that's really neat about this. This is kind of like an employee of the week. As we're out and about throughout the community, we bump into somebody who's doing just a darn good bang-up job of being a good human being, being an awesome employee. Not always an employee. Sometimes it's the owner of the company, but somebody that takes good care of their customers.
Yes.
And Allison fit the bill this week.
Yes, she did. Absolutely. Went above and beyond.
That is fantastic. Allison, we're going to be bringing you a T-shirt and a certificate to prove that you are the Sunny Radio Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week. And for those of you who are looking for awesome people, you can reach out to the folks at Maverick Recruiting. Or if you happen to be awesome people and you're maybe looking for an awesome job, he's got some great jobs as well. All of his details at maverickrecruiting.com.
If you can't have a drink without it leading to another drink and another drink, maybe it's time to get help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
You know, usually we start out with celebrities are fabulous. You know, and it's all like, oh, happy
Not fabulous
celebrity.
today.
You know, sometimes I'm blindsided by the world of celebrity. There's something that's like, you know, I try to keep my finger on the pulse and I dig deep and I do the road work and I try to figure out what's what and how does it affect my life personally and what does it mean to you, the listener.
Yeah.
And
then
then,
you do a mighty fine job.
Then things like this happen.
Oh, what happened?
You know, I've been blindsided just once before, and that's when I found out that Jillian Michaels, who I had been cyber-stalking for a number of years, was actually, she liked girls too.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
And now this, I just come across this thing because I'm a big sports fan. I'm a football guy. Minnesota Vikings kid, grew up in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So naturally, I'm not a big fan of the Packers.
Okay.
And I've always liked Danica Patrick.
Oh, yeah. She's a race car driver.
Retired.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she was NASCAR and she did, you know, fuel, funny cars, all that stuff. Headline reads, I got it right in front of me, Danica Patrick bravely wears Packers gear around Chicago to support boyfriend Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
Quarterback for the Packers. I'm like, what?
When did that happen?
What? Did someone put something in my coffee? Am I the victim of being drugged up? No, apparently they're a thing.
How long has that been going on?
I don't know.
You're all
I
kinds
don't
of upset
know
about this.
But I've had a thing for her since she was doing GoDaddy ads on TV.
Yeah.
With Jillian Michaels. Like, you got to be kidding me. Well, turns out she's from Illinois.
Okay.
Originally, so she's a big Bears fan.
Yeah.
Well, the 100th season of the NFL kicks off last Thursday night, with the Bears and the Packers.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah. Soldier
So
Field.
she's a lifelong Bears fan, but she's wearing Packers stuff because her new boyfriend plays for the Bears. So there's
Minnesota.
there's just a lot wrong here.
Oh, they were in Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's a lot wrong here.
Yeah.
She jumps her team
Yeah.
because of Aaron, and I'm having a breakdown.
I see that.
You know-
you're awfully upset.
His lips are quivering right now.
It's
You going to make it,
it's
Dan? Are you okay?
unfortunate.
No, no.
This is not good. You know, I didn't see it coming, but in my defense, I'm not a sports fan. So I don't follow any of this.
It's Danica, and refers to him on Twitter as a hottie.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big baby. Even your fans call you Karen, Aaron. Will you ever see him get hit? Can you look at the ref and go, did you see what happened? Aren't you going to throw a flag? Oh, Danica, you can,
You can do so much better.
I'm freaking dying over here.
Well, I think we should have a vote right now to officially uninvite her from joining the Sunny Radio
The
Bingo
Daubers.
Gang.
She just can't be in the
Danica
group.
is removed from the list. No longer is she a welcome member of the Daubers. What do you think, Dan?
I don't know. There's room at my halfway house if she wants to get well, but
And with that, thank you very much for coming in, sir.
whatever.
This man entertainment news of the day right here on Sunny 93.3.
Before you know it, Christmas will be here. Are you ready? If you plan to use a credit card while shopping, make sure you have the very best credit card for you. It's free to click around and see what we can do for you at bettercreditcards.net. We have options from many different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Something that we talked about last week, Dan, but today is the day. It is the State Veterans Cemetery groundbreaking today at 9 a.m. And
Yeah, we got to make tracks over there.
so we're gonna scoot here in a bit and get over there. But we're gonna have Senator Rounds there. We're gonna have Mayor Paul Tenhanken there, Lieutenant Governor Larry Roden there. And also Randy Reeves, United States Undersecretary for Memorial Affairs. And then everything kind of wraps up with South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. So all of them. Oh, I missed one on here as well. Greg Whitlock, the South Dakota Veterans Affairs Secretary.
Yeah, everything fires up about 9 o'clock, South Dakota State Veterans Cemetery, which is a very, very big deal. And we are absolutely honored to be just a small part of the overall ceremony this morning.
I missed another one. Terry Paulson as well, South Dakota Veterans Council president. So I missed a couple, but there's going to be a whole lot of awesome folks there being a part of this. This is a big deal. It's a really big deal, and it's about darn time, isn't it?
Long time in the making, yep.
So if you'd like to make a contribution to help make this happen, you can still donate. I've got a link with all of the information I just shared, poorly, but also a link to make a contribution. You can do that at sunnyradio.com.